Hi there, Yang here. I was doing some investigation on our project, going over everything, and then also testing a little bit if everything is working in multiplayer. Then I found out that the AI, when it starts, only when you begin play, let me say, that the AI not always stays in a Y pose before uh, the animations basically start running. And the moment he saw you, then everything was okay. But strangely, he didn't do that every time. It was like 4 times testing, and then one on the four he did it. I make a quick, yeah, I keep everything in a notepad document that I don't forget. Like when we're doing stuff, you always forget things. Huh? So the first thing I want to do is I'm gonna rename the folder because I found it a little bit misleading when I was looking and going through the workflow, let me say. Then that we're gonna do later, those two. We need to have some extra functionality. We're also going to convert some code into functions for reusing it because I see that we have several elements on several places that we better can make a function out. What we also need to do is like now we we see then he selects what weapon you got. Based on the weapon, he will do the attack, melee or unarmed or something. And that is based on montages, so we need to know when the montage stops. So we're gonna create a new one. Then we also going to quickly put some extra finish executions that I forgot. I documented everything, and then I see that that also we need to, we forgot to in our interfaces calls, I forgot to hook up the variable, but that we are gonna quickly do. So I'm gonna slide this for a moment to the side. Okay, I have the project open normally, and let's start. Okay, so leave this open, just go to the main. I'm gonna, oh, I'm gonna raise this up. We're gonna start content, hyper, advanced AI, and then, like I say, we are going to, I'm gonna do it here. We are going to rename this folder, humanoid basic. We called humanoid advanced. So when I'm looking in, I always get like, damn it, where is it? So I'm gonna rename it that we know that this is all the AI stuff. This is game mode levels. This maybe I'm gonna rename also because master. Maybe, yeah, maybe do it directly on the fly. So F2 it. Master um, characters, I think. It's AI characters. That's, voila. So that we know that these are the characters, these are the card functionalities. Okay, I'm gonna directly delete on this side what we already done. What I'm trying also, what I say about fixing redirectors. So when you do a lot of stuff, and especially when you're doing heavy modifications, you all mainly we all always forget this, and I think many people forgetting this. They know it, but they by doing you forget and then save and close and then yeah, we forgot. So Quick example, we import our models, we're doing all the retargeting workflows. Then you need to go on the content folder, right click, and then you say fix up redirectors. Like now, it was just a minor thing, but a renaming of a folder, it moving from a folder, that are big steps. So then every time when you say like, oh yeah, and this one needs to go over here, and then you need to do the fix up redirectors. Now I'm gonna quickly first do the little modifications. So for that we need to go into Hyper Advanced AI. We need to be in the core. We need to be in our tasks. BTT. I'm gonna start with the clear task. Where is it? This one. Clear task. Yep. Put it somewhere in. And then I forgot the finish execute. So I already put it above it, so I didn't connect it. So we are casting. When it fails, we have a failure. Okay. Then we are checking if it got the equipment component. Is it valid? Yes. Equipped without animation. But when it's not valid, it it's stuck. So we need to have another finish execute. Make some room. Put it a little bit down, like so. Maybe select this one also. Drag it a little bit to this side that we have some more space. Okay, then we are gonna put this one over here and connect it. Okay, that was the first one. That is done. So clear this. That. Then the next one is the decorator. So go one up, BTD. And the one I'm looking for is the enemy. So the BT is enemy alive. It's always opening it in the wrong screen, so I need to drag it. So like here again, just minor modifications, but they are important, otherwise the values are not correct. So we just need to have on the is valid another return node. You can click on it, Control D, and then connect it. So this one is also already done. Okay, good. Then quickly do this. And then I also saw that when I'm playing it, I'm gonna play it. I put some print strings. So I'm just gonna test that, like play. So I see player, 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 but it's not the player. It's we already set it on the characters on the component, so it was not triggering it. I say, so stop it. And this is on the component itself. So then we need to go to Advanced AI, Core, Components, and open the AI component. We need to go, I'm gonna close this, that we can, this also, and this is test code. I create a new one, new event graph just to have some testing code. So we need to go to the interfaces, get team ID, double click on it, and we need to go take the variable, put it over here and connect this. Okay, so now that part should also be okay. That is good. Yeah, I'm gonna close everything. Then this I'm gonna open later. This is also for later. And then, so this, okay, that is good. So now let me quickly go over it. I think now, yeah, now we're all good to go. So on the controller, so we're gonna start with the controller. That should be this one, the AIC folder, and this one. I'm gonna show you. test code. Yeah, that's good. So on the construction script, use Blackboard run behavior tree. Yeah, then use Blackboard run behavior tree. So we are gonna check where we have it and we are gonna make a function out of it. So I'm gonna just take the construction script. This one needs to go there, otherwise it's misleading. So we just gonna select those two nodes, right click on it, collapse to function, and set a blackboard. Yeah, that should be a good one. So we're gonna call it setup blackboard. That's how we're gonna call it. Do we already have a category? This is yeah, put it in AI. I think it's good. Then okay, perfect. So then we can also make everything a little bit smaller. Compile already. So the construction script is good. Then we're going to the event graph and we're gonna quickly check if we have some. Okay, this is good. Then we go here. So these we now gonna replace with the new function. Set a blackboard. Delete this. Put this in the middle. Like so, you see, it makes you a lot of space. Huh? Reconnect. Go back to there. Make it smaller. So this is good. Do we have another spot where we're doing it? AI logic. I was also looking and maybe changing this because now we are updating, we're getting an array of all detected actors, but it's not that we need to do it, but we could use on target perception updated. This one we also could use. This is doing exactly the same, but it's only directly going. Let me quickly look. Then if we're using this one, then we can start from here basically, and we could remove all these things. It's up to you. So if you want to use the on target perception updated, then you can remove all this, yeah, all this until we come to here. So this complete part you could then remove. Just make sure that you duplicate this one and that you do it then like connect it here, connect it like so, and then this one goes into here, this one goes into here. Okay, you could also because this one refers to the normally to the, or did we, yeah, we make it, so then you also need to do like alt, so this you also need to do like so, and this should be going there, and then you need to go like so, and you could do it then like so. Then you can disconnect this, and then you can remove all this. But I'm gonna, for now, keep it on top. So I'm just gonna keep it on top, but don't connect it, otherwise, no, remove it, otherwise it's gonna give trouble. So quickly reconnect everything that we don't forget it. Eh? Okay, so like now it should be okay. So at this point, we're good to go. Yeah, at this point, we're good to go. We converted it. We need to do the new function then, huh? And that is also on the controller. So I put it on test code. So I'm gonna remove it to, I'm not gonna remove it. I'm gonna move it So test code, what I did was right click, add an event, scroll down until you see event on possessed. Yeah, what we are gonna do on the possess is checking if we implement the interface, yes, no. If we implement the interface, you could do delay, but I'm not working with delays. I always do it like set a timer and make my own delay. So delay possess runs before begin play. That is basically what we're doing, and we are interested in our on run behavior tree functionality that comes from our AI component. So that is what we are gonna do here. So on possess, this the pound implement or interface, yes, no, set timer, custom event, wait delay I called it, then get the component and trigger the on run behavior tree function of the component. What I'm gonna do here, because test code once it's good, I move it over. So I'm gonna select everything, Control X, then I'm gonna find me a space. I'm gonna put it over here somewhere. Click with the right mouse or with the left mouse, Control V. Okay, so that should be fine. Just give it a nice spot. Can we put it here? No, then the bubble is over. Okay, like that. That is good. Okay, then that we did. Remove it. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Now we are going. Oh yeah, I made some preparations to make it a little bit quicker. So we go one step up. We're going to go back in the tasks folder. Start with decorator. I made a folder new decorators and I created a new decorator that is just a dummy to quicker start, and I'm gonna show you. So it's just the empty one so that we directly can copy that, name it, and we have directly the two, the function we need in it. I did the same on the task. So we go in BTT, new task, then here, same thing, start dummy. That's, and then we have directly the event execute and the finish execute. We also have like one blackboard key selector that we can then duplicate and modify directly if we need more, or can delete if we don't use it. Yeah, other variables I don't put in, that is easy to do, but these steps are making it a little bit quicker for us when we are working with it, plugins we don't need. Okay, that is also good. So I'm gonna first start with the focus and unfocus. So the focus, like you see, when playing, sometimes the AI don't look at the target is detecting. So that means we need to start focus, and then once the combat, the first set, let me say, of the combat attack is done, we need to clean the focus and then can loop back and trigger it again. It's not clearing the enemy, but it's just the focus. So we're gonna do the start focus. So you can double click, not, but you can select the start dummy, Control D to duplicate it, give it the name start focus, do it again, give it the name stop focus. We are going to open it. We're gonna rename the BB to target. everything is okay. And then we're gonna start from our controller. We are going to look for a function called set focus. Focus, this one. Okay, we are gonna put it here. Then we are gonna take our target, get target, get blackboard value as an actor because we are interested in our target. It's an actor. Then we are going to say is valid. Take the question mark, is valid. Put it here, connect everything. Then select the finish execute. Control D to duplicate it. Uncheck success and put it on the is not valid. Okay, so compile and save. Then this can close. Now this one, the stop focus, double click on it. That is just to clear, it doesn't need any input, so you just do like clear focus. Clear focus, put it, finish the execution. Okay, so that is also done. Like like you see, it's all a lot of tasks with little bit of code in it. Okay, so that we did. That's for the attacking. Okay, I had the dispatcher. Um, the dispatcher will come in the attack. So in the attack. So this is the BT attack not ranged. We're gonna open it. Okay, so this basically comes in the end. We're quickly going back over it. I also put some extra references in it. So I took a reference, promote to variable, control pound, then cast to the AI master, get the component, then we are doing that check, but here is something wrong I saw. He, he remembers the sword basically, or the sword or the knife, but he is not holding it anymore. So that there we need to look into, and I need to trigger it, or I want to trigger it every time we are attacking. So when we do the loop of the attack, we move to the character or the target, we do the attack, we check if it's alive, yes, no, and then we return and we do the attack again. But you could change your weapon. When you're fighting, you can go from fist to sword, or maybe to arrange it in the meantime. So we need to find the proper position where we can say like, hey, check quickly, did he change the weapon? And I think this needs to go a little bit more to the front of our logic than okay. Then this was all the same. This was all the same. I didn't do anything. This I'm gonna put a little bit down because it's also misleading. This is code we are at the moment not using, so I'm gonna put it here. Then yeah, we just continue, try the input, and then here what we normally do was finish the execution we had set up like so. But this is the problem because then he does the attack, the animation is not played until the end, and we're already attacking again. So we need to wait for the animation to stop before we can then go back into the second attack. Let me say if the target is not dead. So what did I do? That's why I created that variable or reference. So from our control pound reference, we are going to cast to the second, the first child, let me say, the humanoid advanced master. From the advanced master, the end of the montage comes from the combat component. So we are getting our combat component. Then we are going to say bind event to montage finished. So bind and then this one. Default, the second one, bind event to montage finished. Yes, that we do. Then add an event, give it a name. So I called it on attack end. And then once the animation is finished, then we are going to stop executing. And then we are going then to do the second attack state. So that is a little bit of modification. That's why I put it here. Then this I'm gonna make a little bit smaller. And this I'm gonna make a little bit bigger. Yeah, and I'm just gonna now, because it's done, oh yeah, that we can move. So put it so, like so. Expand this one a little bit, like so. Then this we need to have over here, make it a little bigger. But it's nice and easy to read, like so. Okay, that's good. So yes, that we did. Good, good, good. And now the team we did, eh? Yeah, the team we did. Hold on, I'm gonna remove our characters again. Yeah, I like to start by placing them and go over then why? Basically just to get a flow. So our characters is standing over here, and we are going to now go to the advanced master characters. This one. I'm gonna directly take the configurations for this one. The males are set up that they are starting with the fist, and the women have a weapon. So I'm gonna only put for now, because this we're gonna put here. Then our component. I'm gonna put them on wandering. Yes, that's good. And then this is enemy. Yeah. Then I'm gonna look up here. Yeah. Gonna put another one. Put them over here. Turn them. That they see each other. Okay. So like now, if we yeah, this normally now if we cannot attack, let me see that the team is working. So normally, is he doing something? Still seeing player. So he's still seeing the player. Did I forgot to save something? No. This. No, one up. Core AIC, was it here? Nope, not here. It's on the component. Core components. Team is set enemy. Okay, let's debug this quickly. Then go. Yeah, we need to have the controller because we start from the controller here. On perception. Then yes. And it should start from here. Let me quickly verify. Actor sense. Does he implement the interface? Get team ID from the actor sense. But here we already say, do you have it? Yes, so normally it must be good. I'm gonna do a casting just to check. So I'm gonna do a cast. We can take or cast to BP. No, to BP. And we need to have the top one. This one. Then I need to have the AC AI. Oh, not AC advanced, and then just go all the way down normally. This is what we need. Yeah, it's on there. So where do we do something wrong? Then just go down, and it was variables. And I think it was under the default. Yeah, under the default. So get the AI component, this, and put this, disconnect this for a second. Okay, so this is just to debug. Put it over here. Then in here we're first going to do it like so. And then instead of, I'm just gonna do it like so. So then this needs to reconnect. No, put the print string back in it. Put the print string back in it and just check that it's. Let's see what it does now. Huh? Oh, we did something wrong. So now we get a warning. Compile. Compiler have failed building the connection with replace existing input connection. Okay, then that's no problem. As long as we know what we need, it's good. So connect this one from now. And then here we are. Team. Get team. Voila. Get team. Put it in here. Connect this one to there. And then also connect this one back to the, or it is already connected. Yeah, okay, that's good. Then let's now enemy. Yeah, okay. So there's something wrong with our BPI, it seems. And like now he is not attacking, eh? That's good, eh? Okay, he sees. Yeah, it's all trial and error when you do. So this one is a player, so now you must attack, eh? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Voila. Okay, perfect. So quickly remove this. But this is not what I want. I don't want to have the casting in between. Yeah. Do you implement the interface? Actor sensed. Actor sensed is one of those. Actor sensed. Actor sensed. Do you implement the interface? Yes, I implement the interface. Yeah, and then he comes from here. That is the issue. You need to get it from this one. Yeah. You need to get it from this one. That's why. So we need to do do it like this. Okay, let's clean out, move it so that we just put it like so. Then just put it over here. And now start aligning everything back. Voila. Then this can go to the bottom. This can go like so. Then this we forgot to hook up, it seems. Good that we look, eh? Otherwise we can make another video to correct everything, and that's not my intention. So now we see a friend, we see an enemy. When we see a friend, we go into the seeking mode, but that is for now not okay, but leave it. When we see an enemy, then we going to first check if the enemy is alive. If it's alive, yes, we then go set the combat mode, yes, and if not, or if the target is dead, or enemy is dead, then we are going to look at it, and then, allee, that's intention, we're going to look at it, yep, and then if it's success, I know, so if we detect, yes, alive, then we say like, was this detection, the sense detection correct? Yes, no. If yes, then do the combat. If no, we are just gonna wait. But I modified it. This should be investigation because we are then going to investigate. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back because otherwise it's not okay. Then we are going to open the behavior tree now, the core, and we're gonna use the behavior tree now. Okay. Voila, I'm gonna go back, quickly check everything. On that, and then I also something I did because when you reset like the decorators, on that we don't do it because yeah, you're dead, you cannot go from that back to alive, so in this case it's okay, but we need to set sometimes some observers to abort when we are in, let me say, a task or event, or how do you need to say it correctly. So on wait, so wait, when we're waiting, when we come out of the waiting, it will then stop executing all these things, and I'm not 100% sure when we need to say like lower priority, both. So when I was looking on other projects, I saw that most of the time they set it to on result change self. So that you can do, just select all the decorations and put it onto self so that it will abort when he comes out of this state, or that he can come out of this state. So I do it here everywhere. Okay. Then I think I also lowered a little bit the ranges. Let me quickly look. This is just waiting. So yeah, let it wait. Then this, I'm gonna also set aiming mode. So this we still need to do. This we already done. Here I put it a little bit lower, I think. Then he goes looking for that point around the target, a random point. So I make it a little bit bigger. It was three or 500, I think we put it. So I put it a little bit bigger because when I was testing and you put them too far away, they don't do anything anymore. So, but in the end, we need to then give it a correct value, what you want. Okay, so same thing. And then maybe also those two states, behaviors doing the same thing. So maybe in the end we are going to reduce this, and because it's no use to have two the same states. Huh? But this is easy because we used like enumeration, so we can directly adjust it in the enumeration. Then the flee, set the aiming mode is always the same, set our speed, random location, this was our advanced one, so this I also raised to 2000, then we're just waiting, and then we are changing the behavior back, and we set the behavior here. Yeah, we set the behavior here to wandering, but it's maybe better to take the start one. I will see that. I will invest that later. Then the patrolling is just, yeah, set aim, speed, move along the path. So when you reach a half a meter from the destination or the next blind point, then we are waiting, and then we're going to go to the next. Same thing here, put them on self. These I connected, but don't do much. Then this we don't focus on it. And here I did some little modifications for the triggering of the animation. So again, is in combat and must be in the attacking unarmed state. So same thing, aiming stance, set the speed. Then we are going to first take that new function what we created, start the focus, start focus, then check if it's alive. That we did, eh? Yeah, check, quickly verify. Yeah, we forgot this one, eh? Yeah, okay, so that is good. So it's going to check if our target is alive, then it's gonna move to the target. Then I create a new function, try attack. So that is what we are gonna do now. Also, we are going to go in the task, BTT. Oh, yeah, this to be checked. Yeah, that's the aim thing. Then new helpers. So these we can then later move to the good position. So I created again, Control D, give it the name try attack. Then in the try attack, I need to have like a target enemy reference. I gave myself a controller reference, a pound reference. We also need to have the range that we want. That is also a duplicate of this one. Call it range. And then we need to also have a reference to our target. I put it this time into a nicer readable format, let me say. We could also put everything behind each other, but I do it like this. So first, I put a sequence by just going in a white space, hold S key and click, then you make like a sequence. We make a sequence, the pins you add on the fly. So the first step we are going to do is store the references, and then also it's not only and target ref also. Okay, so we are storing first our references that we need. Then the second thing we are going to validate. I make macros out of it. So the first macro will check if the AI and the pound is valid. So it's getting the control ref. Is it valid? But we are using the function this time. Is the pound, is it valid function? And because I want to have those two needs to be valid to continue, and then just output it into the pin. Yes, no. Okay, so that is for the event graph, like so. Close this. So then we say a branch, take our macro, connect it up. If it's true, then we are going to the next pin. If it's false, we are finishing the execution without success. Then on the third pin, we are going. On the third pin, we are going. Is the target in the range that we want? The range that we want, is he in that range? Same thing. I created, to keep the code a little bit cleaner, another macro. So we're coming this time from the target enemy key. Get the blackboard value as our target. Get the location. We also take our pound reference. We are just doing the same thing, getting the two locations. Then we are checking the distance between the two objects. And then here we have the range. So we range, get blackboard's value as a float because our range is set as a float. Is it less or equal than the range? Yes, no. That is what we did here. And then in this case, we say like, is the target in range? Yes. Okay, then we are going to the next pin. No, then again, we are finishing the execution without success. Then on the next pin, hold on, we need to, yeah, that is when we are, hold on, can I push this a little bit more like so? Maybe, can we put another one? Yeah, it doesn't matter, just to, yeah, a little bit of snaky thing. We are in range, okay. Then the next pin will be called set the combat mode, so to check the combat. So we are getting the pound reference. We are getting the AI component. From the AI component, we then go in our server check target weapon function. We put in the target reference as target. And then from the target, we are not from the target, sorry, we need to put those two on top that we see the lines better. Otherwise, we are gonna make mistakes. So from our AI component, then we are going to set combat mode. And again, the combat mode needs to have like the enemy. And then we are finishing the execution. Okay, and that is basically this functionality. Okay, for the rest we didn't do much. Okay, that's good. So in this case, then we are going to move. Then we are gonna use that new function, try attack. Okay, and then this was the one where we then modified the end of the montage, or where we trigger the end of the montage. I disconnected this for a moment. Then hold on, otherwise we are, this we already have, so up. Then we do our attack, wait until the montage is done. Then we are taking that other new function that is to stop our focus. Then we are stopping the focus again. And then we wait, I lower it down half a second with a divitation, so it's a little bit randomized. And then normally this needs to come later back here, but I need to check this. Then we are waiting, and then again we are setting the focus back to the target, check if the target is alive, and then again until he's dead. But now in case when he is dead, he will not clear the target for now. Same thing on our melee attack. I just do the same. So set aiming mode, set our speed, set the focus point to our enemy, move to the enemy, check if enemy is alive, move to the enemy, check if we can do a attack, if he's in range and everything. Then in this case it's the melee range. So for this we need to have the melee range. And then he do the attack. He waits until the montage is done. We wait a little bit. We clear the focus point. And then we are, if he's not dead, we are going to continue the attack loop. Okay, that is good. For now, we are going to try connect this back. And let's see what he does. Okay, then move this all a little bit more to there, that we have some more space, because yeah, it's getting bigger, bigger, bigger. Oh, yeah, taking it. Okay, just do it like so. I'll do it quickly here also. Then we need to drag this a little bit to there, make it a little bit bigger. Normally this is the end, so when it's dead, okay. So voila, that is good. Okay, so save it, and we're gonna give it a little test. We have one unarmed, the next one that is unarmed, that is good. I want to have some more. I'm just gonna duplicate this one. That is the enemy, if I'm not mistaken. Enemy, enemy. Then this was player, player, I think. So player, player, maybe put it a little bit higher. And just see what they are doing. So, okay, we see. Okay. And let's see. The selected one should be in. He's seeking. Yeah, because we did not set up the seeking at the moment, he will be stuck here and is not doing anything. Okay, and you see, this is also something I don't want, because we are placing them directly against each other. He goes basically in the start behavior as directly in the attacking mode, so that is also something I need to look into. But what I also want to see quickly was, or not see, because I know I want to show. So we are going to drop in. Oh, I see something. I think there's something with my computer. That's why everything is not saved, or what? Because I was 100% sure we did everything, and now I see I renamed master to master AI. So this I need to be careful. If it's the same thing with you, let's quickly do it. Hold on, huh? Wait. Fix up the redirectors. He is not responding. Go one up. Fix up the redirectors. No. Advanced AI. Master. Advanced configurations. Usable. Okay. Okay. So we can delete. Yeah, don't make mistakes and delete. Go one up. Delete. Go one up. Master. Delete. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Then we are just gonna go for our configurations again. And I want to have the female. Quickly open it. Go on the equipment. Let's see, what did we give? A wooden spear. No, I'm not gonna give her the spear. I'm gonna give it just as the basic sword. Where was it? Basic sword. Basic wooden, basic steel sword. That's what we're gonna give her. Yes. So now we're giving her the sword, and we say check if the target has a weapon, and I see that for some reason, even if she doesn't have the weapon, the AI triggers it still like she got a weapon. That is male, yes, so okay, we gonna put this one over here. We're gonna rotate it a little bit. The team, what team is she in? Enemy, just take team D for example. And we are gonna place one over here also. Or put some here, turn it a little bit that they can see, because the hearing and everything is not connected. So this one maybe also say what team A. Let's see what they are doing. So that one is, oh yeah, now you see it already detected it. And then wait. Now look, I know. When is head banging, I know this one is into the melee state and I can check, look, melee attack. And by, if I'm not mistaken, that's why I disconnected this one. So I was still looking why he is doing this. So update speed, focus point target is still there. So in this case, the target is not cleared. So I still think he's looking at the wrong target. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna disconnect this for a second, do that also here, because that is something we need to look into. Let's try doing it again just to see, maybe put them a little bit more to the back, because I want to simulate that. I can drag it, that's no issue. So I want to simulate the weapon thing. So scene, that's just wandering, chasing, he's killing that guy. Okay, but now he is stuck because we don't clear it. Hold on. This is unarmed, so the unarmed we're gonna reconnect. Only the unarmed, so let it do again, so we know we have space enough. Okay, he's fighting, they are fighting, he's running to this one, he's attacking that guy. In the back, the cowards, then normally now, okay. He still got the weapon, He still got the weapon, so take this one, need this one, turn him, voila. You see, normally if this one detected this one, he must be in unarmed state, and that is not the issue. That is not the issue. He goes into the attack melee. That's what I mean, like we need to do the check earlier, or we need to look why he is not taking the correct weapon at that point. And that is where we are stuck now. He is stuck in the melee. So normally that could not be correct. So we need to check the functionality. I will do this. I will break my head on this, and then we do the next modification, let me say. But we are in a good direction to have this working. Here we don't need to do, so this is all good. The waiting, it's just waiting, so we don't change any states. Then here the same thing, we're just walking around until we detect something. Is it hearing, is it sight? So on this we don't need to do much. the flee, yeah, the flee we need to maybe control, and instead of going here, did I do it together with you or did I forgot to documentate this one? Hold on, let me quickly look. Change behavior. Wait, not attack, that are the ones we're not using. Okay. Go to the default state. Did we make this one together? I create a go to default state. Hold on a second. That we don't. And the car tasks BTT. Yeah. Now I'm quickly going over because I don't remember that we did it. So we create another duplicate target. Then we start from the bound casting. We then need to have, if the cast fail, we execute without a success. We need to have the advanced AI component. From the advanced AI component, we are going, no, hold on a minute. Yeah, we are going to take our blackboard names. We are interested in the start behavior. We need to have from our controller the blackboard. So we are getting the blackboard. We are getting the value as an enum. It makes that conversation from a byte to an enum. And then we are switching on our behavior that we are in our start behavior. Sorry that I don't say anything wrong. When we are waiting, we'll set the state as waiting, wandering, then this, yeah, passive. And then when it's investigating, seeking, attacking, we just finish execution. And when the target was assigned a patrol path, we are then basically resetting and back to the patrol path. So that is what we are doing in this. So we are basically resetting ourselves to the starting state. But like you already see, here we just finished the abortion. So maybe this we need to double check these ones. Because yeah, it could be that you place an AI in the level and the target directly was spotted. So then it's normal that he will go directly into the attacking state, unarmed melee or Rex at that point. So we need to find a solution to overcome this also. Okay, so close this one. Here we are in the advanced compile and save. We don't need that. That was just for switching the weapon. Coming back over here, and then in this case, I don't want to select the state, but I want to just put it back in the original state. That is basically what I want to do. So we are going to go back in the default state. And the default state is then the starting state. Oh yeah, I already did it here. Okay, so delete this one. So for the flee, yes, for the flee, this can then go back and then he will then start back from the, yeah. And hold on, I saw that someone goes into a seeking mode, so maybe that is a good opportunity to just go from seeking, set state, set behavior, change behavior, and I'm gonna, instead of, yeah, put it on the way, no, put it on the flee, that we can test it flee. Let's see if we can trigger this. Let's see if we can trigger this, and otherwise we are going to close the video, otherwise it's too long. It's already 1 hour, so let's see. Yeah, fight, kill the monsters. Okay, then this one, turn it. Beep. Okay, he's detecting. He's not going in the correct position. Hold on. Let's do something. Yep. Yep. Okay. This one. And in what state is this one? Oh, now we investigate. Now he goes in the wrong state. That we okay, investigation. Do it quickly on investigation just to not go into. Okay, let's try again. Let me. All right. Play. All right. He is attacking that one. Until up here everything goes good. Then wait. Yeah. Okay. Oh, now they're both dead. And these. What are these doing? Oh, he's gonna do his breakdance thing. Let me see, yeah. Okay, breakdancing. Ah, yeah, that's because they are in that attack, but that is correct. That is correct. They are in the attack. But can we manipulate it by dragging him? Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. He goes in, sorry, he goes into another state now. He is in flee, but he is still, yeah. The start attack is the melee, and that is the issue. The start attack is the melee, and that's what I mean. And we need to get out of that. Yeah. If start attack, if start behavior is an attack state, we need to put them into a wandering state or something. Or but then you again with the control pad, then we oh no, but okay, we know where the issue is. We will try investigating this, but for now, it's good to go. It's good to go. So especially when we are not using our this one, and if we're not using this one, and if we are just gonna do it different this time, I'm gonna put this one more to there, and we're just gonna move them on the fly. We're just gonna move them on the fly quickly. So now, okay, nobody is doing nothing. So then normally this should be start behavior flee. Default behavior flee. Did we put somebody on flee? No, normally not. Now, okay, I will look into it because we can sit in another hour talking about it, but it's better to use it and correct everything. But for now, we are good to go. The only thing we can do to keep everything a little bit organized, we created the new helper, so we tested it. So this is okay. The start dummy, keep it in the same place. So we are gonna take set focus, hold shift, select it, and we are just gonna move it one level up to the BTT. Yes. So now all the functions that are usable are here. New task we create will then be over here. Let's quickly check our decorators. No, the decorators is good. Then before I'm gonna close, let's make a habit out of this. Fix the redirectors and save all. Then save everything. Okay, we're good to go. No. Okay, so I will see today how far I can come to break my head about it. I also, in the meantime, follow some AI tutorials to see how we can make everything better. But keep in mind, they always start from fresh things, and we are working to integrate a more advanced AI into the hyper system and use everything that comes from the hyper. So that is our end goal. No? I think we are good to go. So thanks for watching. Yeah, you will think from, hey, he's making a lot of mistakes, but yeah, it is like it is because I need to look into another project, and you know how quickly you are looking over elements. So, but we are still continuing in adding stuff and then testing and breaking, huh? Making and breaking, like I always say. But okay, we fixed yet another problem. So the problem I need to look into why he does not trigger the weapon you're holding correctly, and then why we need to find a solution that we cannot start from an attacking state. Yeah, okay, perfect. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.